Hey, welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Gomez.
I am John Kapora.
And these are all of your official previews for Shadows over Innistrad, Thursday, March 17th.
That's St. Patrick's Day.
Woo! So let's see what the luck of the Irish brings us here with Sorin, Grim Nemesis.
I think Commander players are going to love this card.
Sure, what's not to love? You get to draw a card and everyone else loses life.
But it's also not too powerful that it's going to put a target on your back right as soon as you cast it.
Yeah. As far as standard goes, it's competing with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. It's 6 mana. You have to be really freaking good to compete with all the rest of the stuff in the format.
Yeah, we're talking Elspeth Sun's champion good.
Yeah.
Also, let's not forget, Sorin's plus ability is sneakily bad for the same kind of reason that Dark Confidence is sneakily good. 33% of the time, give or take, you're going to be hitting a land off of that trigger. So that's great if you've got Dark Confident. But with Sorin, you really want to be hitting spells there to do the damage.
That's tragic. Up next, there is Traverse the Uvenwald.
Nothing says, I am ready to go explore these woods like a well-stocked graveyard.
I actually like this card.
You like this card?
I do. I think it makes an immediate impact in the standard ramp decks. You can go grab your 1 copy of Waste in the beginning of the game to turn on Ruin in their wake, and now finally, the ramp deck has the rampant growth they've always wanted and needed. Late in the game, it can fetch up any number of broken cards. It can fetch up Ulamog, Kozilek, Worldbreaker, Dragonlord Atarka.
Let me just stop you right there. Just stop.
Why?
Because I'm the one that has to put all those cards up there, so every time you name another one, it's more work for me, so that's enough.
Really? Well, there's also Void Winnower. There's Sanctum of Ugin. You can fetch up Mirror Pool.
Okay, stop. Just, you're done. We're cutting them off. That's it. These are all out of here. Next card. Deathcap Cultivator.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause it's green.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's good.
This guy, he's got kind of like a weird tension to him.
Yeah, Death Touch on a mana dork is pretty weird, but I think it kind of makes sense. So early in the game, you get to use it for mana, you get your explosive starts, and then later on in the game, when you don't need that 1 mana anymore off your 2/1, it can still trade up because over the course of a game, stuff goes in the graveyard. You should have Delirium, so it should be able to trade up. So in theory, I like it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll buy that. Up next, we have Harness the Storm.
Ooh, another enchantment that doesn't affect the board.
That's not all it doesn't affect. You can't take advantage of it in Commander or Limited.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Is there any upside to this card?
Let me think. So it doesn't exile the card that it's targeting out of the graveyard the same way that most cards I'll let you kind of flashback something would do.
That's true.
So maybe there is something to it, a little self-mill. You kind of stock up on some lightning bolts or whatever and just kind of let them rip.
All right. Well, if this card's any good, I'm going to let you be the one to do the legwork and figure it out, and you can have all the credit.
Great. I just have to fit it in with my Odric deck, and we can really go to town on this one.
Woohoo!
Yeah, thanks, John. You're the best. All right, you can buy Harness the Storm, Sorin, or either of those green cards. You can pre-order them at TCGplayer.com right now. We're going to be continuing to preview spoiled cards from Shadows over Innistrad for the next couple of days coming up here, so stick with us. We'll see you next time.
And as the Irish would say, good boy, Internet! That's a little pirate.
Goodbye.